All right, well, I'm Michael Howe, the Communication Specialist for Oregon Trail Electric, and I'm here today with Mike Martin with the EnergySmart Grocer program, one of the many conservation programs we offer here at OTECC. Mike, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Michael, for inviting me.
Great to have you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the EnergySmart Grocer program?
Well, Michael, the EnergySmart Grocer program is provided to the local OTECC service area through OTECC. And they've subscribed to our program, and what we essentially do is come in and do an audit of your facility and look at your refrigeration, your lighting, any type of refrigerated equipment you have, and then our audit will recognize the measures that we have 3 pages of measures that potentially can apply to your store, your situation. Not everything will, but some will.
Now, it's EnergySmart Grocer, but it's not just for grocers, right? I mean, there are flower shops, anything of that nature.
We will get involved with anybody who has refrigerated equipment, basically.
Okay. All right. You mentioned 3 pages of items. Can you just share maybe just a couple with us? And then, of course, we're going to go on location and show the viewers a couple of these, but just list a couple of the more interesting ones.
Well, a couple of the more interesting ones are there's a floating head and suction control that is for a compressor room that has rack systems that actually controls the way the gas flows from the condenser and through the compressor and up to the evaporator and back through. It's a pretty technical measure, but it is one that saves a lot of energy. One of the other more interesting ones that you'll see later is night covers on open multi-deck cases.
Okay, great. All right, so now we'll take a quick break and we're going to run over to a local grocery store here in the OTECC service territory that's implemented a number of these, and we will see what they look like.
Here we are on location at a local supermarket. I want to talk to you about cooler misers. It's the device up on top of the beverage merchandiser that takes and controls how long the machine actually operates. And downtimes, when there's no one around, it will actually shut the machine off, turn the lights off, and stay dormant until someone enters the area. Cooler misers will save you approximately 760 kilowatts per year per unit. Most grocery stores have anywhere from 3 to 5 to 8 units per store. Here we are at the same grocer with another measure that we have through the EnergySmart program. We have anti-sweat heat control. Heat runs through the door frame and the glass. It's to keep the frost off the doors and glass. With anti-sweat heat control, the controller actually takes and cycles the heat so it doesn't run 24/7. Cases were designed to have them run 24/7. In the Northwest, we don't actually need to have it. The anti-sweat heat control, as you can see, I'm holding a voltage stick up to it. It is cycling. The green means there's no power. The red means that it actually has power flowing through it. So it literally, as you can see, cuts the consumption in half. There's about 467 kWh savings per year per foot with anti-sweat heat control. One of the more exciting measures we have is night curtains. Night curtains go on all your open multi-deck cases. Night curtains literally are pulled down at night, and in the morning when the crew comes back in, they're released. The great thing about night covers is it not only treats the air inside the case, but it treats the air on the outside. Night covers have a 224 kWh per foot per year savings, and it literally is one of the best things you can do for energy savings. Every grocer has evaporators in their walk-in coolers. The walk-in evaporators have shaded pole motors in them. We have a measure to replace the shaded pole motor with an ECM motor, an electronically commutated motor. The electronically commutated motor will save approximately 1100 kWh per motor per year per evaporator, and it's one of the savings that grocers find easiest and most cost-effective to do.
All right, we're back from an exciting trip over to one of the local grocers who's implemented a number of these EnergySmart Grocer programs, and it's really nice to see that our local businesses are taking advantage of some of the conservation programs here at OTECC. Let's be more specific though, Mike. What kind of savings does that mean for that store?
Well, for that retailer, the measures that they have implemented saves them just over $3,400 a year. That drops straight to the bottom line.
Wow!
And if you convert it to kilowatts, it's about 57,000 kWh that's saved.
57,000 kWh that's saved.
Correct.
And you said $3,400 a year right to the bottom line.
Right to the bottom line, to the profit.
Okay, and there's a number of rebates programs and that type of thing that help this grocer pay for this, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, good. So if there's a grocer out there or somebody with any sort of refrigeration capabilities in the OTECC service territory and they're interested in this, what do they need to do?
They need to call me. My name is Mike Martin again, and my phone number is 509-713-3113.
Okay, and how long does a project like this take to get going? You start with the audit.
Correct.
So you can usually do the audit probably fairly quickly.
Correct.
And then once you identify, you just work with the grocers to implement the programs they want.
Through their local contractors, correct.
Through their local contractors. Okay, and what's your number again?
Again, my number is 509-713-3113.
All right, Mike. Well, thanks for spending the day with us on OTECC TV and going out on location and sharing some of the EnergySmart Grocer programs that have been implemented in the territory already.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Michael.